And if I were there, I would have so much fun with that game because it's like skee ball. And it just looks like a lot of fun, and it doesn't look like it takes a lot of skill. It looks like it could be anybody's win. So I'm so excited to see who is going to pull themselves off the block tonight. And I kind of have the people I don't want to pull themselves off the block tonight. I want to get your thoughts, and let's talk about it. If you don't know who I am, that's okay. I'm a 50-year-old lady who had ambition to go after reality TV. And last summer I was on Big Brother. And this fall I'll be on The Amazing Race with my daughter Lexi. And I am a 52-year-old, vivacious, courageous, crazy lady. Don't tell me who won the blockbuster. I have not watched it. Oh my God. Thank you, guys. It's hard to read with my glasses because these aren't my readers. Girl, turn it on. We celebrating. Yes. Angela got evicted. Yes, I freaking got evicted on double eviction. Who the F cares? It was iconic to go out that way. So I think Rachel's having a really good game, but I fear she'll probably end up touching the block next week. And I love Ava. And I actually like Keanu too. Keanu, I can't say his name right. Keanu, I like Keanu a lot. So that's kind of like my top people. And also Will. I'm loving Will. Did you guys watch last night's episode? I was cracking my ass up, my ass. I love saying ass up because he was saying, he's older than most of the people in the house. And he says, well, they're just talk to him. And it goes in one ear and out the other. And he just does a lot of, yeah, sure. A lot of this. It is hilarious. I love Will. That was a great edit last night. Production, chef's kiss. It was great. I loved it. Oh, thank you for calling me those names. Can you repeat that for me? Because I don't think you need to share it with the class. Not everybody heard you. Hi, you guys. Thank you for coming into the live. I'm not going to be on here for very long. I just wanted to say hi and introduce myself again to those who don't know who I am, and just hopefully, just share your thoughts on what's going to happen with this eviction night. I wonder who's going to go home. I don't know because I am Mountain Time right now. I do not know. If you're East Coast, you probably already know. I don't want to know. Don't tell me. What do I think about this season of Big Brother? I think it kind of had a rocky start. I think it's kind of a little bit slow as far as, gameplay. And I don't remember in our season, like this season, I'm watching live feed. So I keep seeing the cast talk about if I get HOH, this is who I'm putting up. This is who I'm putting up. And I'm like, why are we anticipating that right now? Keep those thoughts to yourself. Chances are you may not get the HOH. So why are you telling everybody who you're going to be putting up right now? I don't remember anybody in our season talking about that non-freaking stop. It is crazy. Who don't I like? Oh, I guess I couldn't. So there isn't really anybody I don't necessarily like in a mean way, like some people are to me that are on here. Just get the frick off my live. I feel like having the experience now and watching it, I have given a lot of people some grace, a lot of grace, because I know what they're going through single-handedly. And it is so hard and so isolating in so many ways. But that is a part of being on the show. And we knew that. We just didn't know how it was going to impact us. So a lot of times people are going to act and say things that they normally wouldn't. And it's a hard environment. So I'm not too quick to judge anyone. Gameplay wise, I'm really not into Riley. I'm not into Riley at all. And I think Mickey kind of got caught. So I think she's a little messy. And I think she let her HOH take over, go to her head a little too much. And she kind of was, as the rest of the house guests felt, she was kind of like being in a dictatorship, and they didn't like that. And I frankly didn't like that either. Like, everyone has a mind, everyone has a choice to make of their own, of who they want to see go up on the block and who they want to see go home. I would love to go back on Big Brother. And who knows, maybe I will be invited back for an all-star season. That would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. I can't wait to watch. Oh, I'm telling you now, I can't give away too many spoilers, but it was such an experience to travel to different countries that I have never been to. Couldn't even dream up of getting to go to those places. And now all I want to do is go back. I want to go back. I want to experience it wholeheartedly. I want to eat at the shops and do all the things and just experience the culture and the places that we visited. I can't share where it was that we went until it actually airs and everything. But believe me, I will come on here and share like the experience and what was going on and kind of give more of a background story on every single episode, because it is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. They better have given me a good edit though. Come on, CBS. I hope you gave me a good edit. I love you guys too. Hi. Hi, Kevin. How do I feel about Kat and Riley? I'm so conflicted by it because she does have a mind of her own. She is a young woman who can say, you know, I don't want to be around you. But I also don't know if she is just so worried that her game has been so wrapped up in Riley that if she stops talking to him, and she's already dropped hints that she was going to stop, like slow down, like we're going to be at this huge target. He started crying and now he's playing these mind games with her. I'm just not really sure that he really understands what love is, to be honest with you. And I feel like she may feel a little like between a rock and a hard place, because if she goes and breaks things up with him in there, can you imagine what hell she would be going through and how isolated she would feel even further? And because she hasn't hung out with Lauren that much, she's been all wrapped up in Riley. I don't know how easy it will be for her to bounce back and get out of that whole situation with him. If he goes home tonight, I'd really love to see her start to play the game that she intended to play when she was going to go into the house. So I'm kind of hoping Riley goes home tonight. Hi, Yana. Hi, Evan. Yes, I've been watching the challenge. Freaking course I'm watching the challenge. Cedric's on there. Oh my gosh. And I get to hang out with Cedric again this weekend. I'm so excited. He's coming to Utah from Idaho, and we are going to hang out again. I'm so happy to get to see him again. Hi, Matthew. Hi, Megan. Hi, Lena. I do see his TikToks, but it's okay. I don't know if you guys watched, but I was on Jolene Lunzer's podcast a couple weeks ago, and I talked about, she wanted to know when the last time it was that I spoke to Matt and what was said, what transpired in that conversation. And I basically just said the truth was that we were at an after party, and he was very excited to come up to me, meet my kids, make some small talk. We had a nice visit, and then he kept trying to get me to do TikTok battles with him. And I'm like, I'm really not into that. I really don't even, at that point, I didn't even know what that was. And so I was like, sorry, Matt, I'm not into that. I don't want to do that. It doesn't really sound like something I want to do. And he just wasn't wanting to take no for an answer, but that's clearly what it was going to be. And now all of a sudden I'm public enemy number one, destroying his life. And I'm like, what are you doing? But then I get it. My kids are like, he's profiting off of his story. He's elaborating on it. He's making it, into this thing, this whole big thing. And he doesn't need to. But at the same time, I understand that's how he's getting followers. That's how he's making money. So I say, let the kid just do it. I'm really unbothered. I'm really unbothered by it, to be honest. Oh, somebody's coming in December. Okay, cool, because, oh my gosh, I'm so excited that I'm going to get to go to this Florida thing. It's that Over the Edge. It's a charity thing. My daughter Lexi and I will be there. A bunch of us are coming from Amazing Race, from Big Brother, from Survivor, from all kinds of reality shows. And we're going there to raise money for our individual charities that we want to support. And Lexi and I are doing it for a local animal shelter in Nevada where she lives. She said, Mom, she visits there quite a bit and brings treats and like visits with the dogs to get them out of the kennels and stuff like that. So she volunteers. And she's like, it is so heartbreaking to see these animals that are there week after week after week. And so what we want to do is donate to them so they can get some like bedding and some fresh beds, fresh bowls, treats, snacks, and hopefully even get some big dollars to pay for people to adopt the dogs, and not have to, and cats and all the other animals, and not have to pay all those adoption fees, so they can just go home to their forever home. That's what we really, really want. We have a big heart for our animals. So if you guys can go to that Over the Edge thing or even just donate, that would be super cool. I'm actually taking personal Zoom calls for donations, so that way it can go to the charity and to these animals. So you can reach out to Over the Edge and they can set you all up with a Zoom call with me, so that way we can get that charity donation for the animals, and it's a win-win. I get to talk to you. You can ask me any questions you want. I don't have to answer all of them, but I will do my best, and it's just a win-win. So reach out to Omar with Over the Edge charity events, reality star thing. Love you too. I gave you a cameo last Christmas. I freaking love doing these cameos. In fact, today, you guys, I had to do a cameo for this not little, she's 23, but for this girl. Her dad reached out to me and he's like, listen, my daughter's turning 23. She really didn't like you on the show. I mean, honestly, she didn't like you at all. But if you could pretend and play up the fact that, you know, she's your number one fan and her dad, you know, was telling you how much she loved you, and then make a cameo about that, like, I'd really appreciate it. I think she'd get a kick out of it. So that's what I did today on my cameo. So I started off and I was like, oh, I forget her name now. I think it was Kristen or something. And I was like, Kristen, thank you so much for being my number one fan. And then I started like, I'm kind of getting really emotional about this because I mean, I didn't realize how much you cared for me. And like, I was going on and on, right? I've just had a whole spill going. And then at the end I was like, gotcha, fooled you, whatever. And then I just said, hey, I know you don't really like me very much, but maybe just a little bit now you do. And then I wished her happy birthday. But yeah, I love freaking doing those cameos. I just love them. They're so much fun. Who do I see winning Big Brother season 27? I feel like it's either going to be Ava, Will, or Rachel. Honestly, everybody else, I just don't see it. You guys can't tell me who's getting evicted because I haven't watched yet. It's coming on in like just a couple minutes. And so that's why I just wanted to pop on here for a minute and talk about it and see what you guys thought of who was going to be evicted. I don't know yet. Please don't tell me. Please don't share it with me. I'm going to go watch right now. So I'm excited to do so. I hope you guys all enjoy watching Big Brother tonight. I know I will be. And I hope you guys are able to go to that Over the Edge thing in Florida in December. Look it up. It's on Instagram. And just have fun watching Big Brother. It may not be the same as last year, but it's still a good season. So keep watching. Much love to all of you. I'll quickly read anything here. Oh my gosh, there's like 122 freaking people up in here. Oh my God. I don't know who got evicted. Don't tell me. I'm going to go watch. Don't freaking tell me. Oh my God. I'm going to go watch right now. Now it's spoiled. Oh my freaking God. I had to get on earlier so that way even East Coast hasn't seen it yet. If that is the truth, I'm excited about it. I think Riley would be the new Crazy Eyes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hi, Olivia. Okay, guys, I am going to go watch Big Brother. It's coming on now here where I live in Utah, and I just want to thank you for coming on, popping on today. I appreciate it. I'm not really great at these live things. I try. You know, I try. Thank you. Love you so much. Thanks, Tyler. Okay, I'm hopping off. Much love to you guys. Thank you so much for coming on. Much love to you guys. Thank you so much for coming on.